Yo, welcome back to the channel. If this content is speaking to you, if you've gotten to your word, if you've even prayed a little bit more, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and continue to build, continue to grow on this channel, in life, and with ourselves, and especially with Christ. Let's go ahead and get to the next episode. Yo, what is good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another Kids Room Podcast episode, bruh. It is almost 5 a.m. And we're going to get a little bit of the word in today, though. All right? So, we all have seasons, right? There's 4 seasons in a year. And no matter what, it's the same 4 seasons every single year, right? You know what to expect. You're not surprised by it. You know when to wear a hoodie. You know where to wear a t-shirt. You know when to wear shorts, right? Okay. But there's seasons in life as well. There's times when God is talking. There's times when God is saying yes. There's times when God is saying maybe or no. And sometimes God is just not saying anything. And it's not to say that we go over those seasons every single year, but sometimes those seasons can last months or even years as well. Him just saying yes, 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 or him saying yes, no, yes, or him saying a bunch of different things. But today we're going to focus on when God is talking or whenever we feel like God is being silent. And to reference that, we're going to go into Psalms, right? Chapter 46, verse 10. And that just reads, "Be still and know that I am God." Have you ever prayed and thought that nothing was coming back to you? You're doing everything right. Or that's what you feel like you're doing. You're doing everything right. You're doing this, you're doing that. But it still feels like God is not talking to you. He doesn't want to answer any of your prayers, right? It's not God ignoring you, but he's developing you. He wants to see how you're going to react under that pressure. And I talk about that so much. And maybe because it's a personal thing, but silence doesn't always mean no. But silence can a lot of times just mean he's developing you and having you wait to prepare for something else that's greater in life. Silence really means at times that, God's silence is still communication. He speaks through peace, closed doors, and through rest, right? Doesn't mean that he's absent, but he's still working behind closed doors. He's preparing you. There is rest because you have been thinking of too much. So you need to rest your mind. There are closed doors because you're trying to go into too many doors at the same time. And you're one person, one being, one spirit. And then at the same time, God is still communicating through you, waking you up in the morning, giving you breath, doing the simple things that we usually look over because the bigger things in life on what we want and what we desire is overshadowing, overcasting actually on what is actually important at times. But it builds trust because now, it's not to say that you don't trust him, but you're looking for instruction from him. Whatever he gave you last, whatever you were instructed to do last, or even if you feel to be patient, it builds trust within inside of you, right? It helps focus you, takes distractions off of you, sharpens your mind, right? Get your attention where it needs to be, other than whenever everything else is distracting you in the meantime. It strengthens your faith because at times we get into ourselves, we get into other things and other people, and we give them the strength that God always supposed to have for us. So faith grows strongest most times whenever feelings fade. When your emotions are so high, you're not getting more confident. You're actually having false confidence in yourself. But whenever it is silent and your emotions are low and you still decide to have confidence in God and have confidence in yourself, right? Which I only believe that the only 2 things that you can have confidence in at the same time, really, and actually trust it, is God and then yourself. Because when you have God, you have everything. But when you have yourself, if you do not have yourself, you have nothing. But if you have yourself, you also have everything on this earth, right? Because God has given you everything and you know that he is the main resource. He is the light. He is everything. So then whenever you look at yourself and you know that you are an image, you are a new creation, power comes from that. So, when God feels silent, stay in the word anyway, pray anyway, show up and move forward anyway. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. So believe that, truly believe that. Psalms chapter 46, verse 10. And know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Know that he is God. So even when you feel like nothing is happening, know that he is still working at the same time. So God isn't ignoring you. He's preparing you. Silence is not rejection, it's direction. And if this season feels quiet, trust that God is speaking in ways that you just can't hear yet. So he's trying to open up new doors for you and new things for you, not just in the physical, but especially in the spiritual. So ask yourself today, what are you feeling like God's being silent about? And what are those things that you probably need to focus on? And what about God do you need to focus on? Is it his whole being? Is it the fact that he's trying to teach you patience? Is it the focus? Is it the discernment that he's trying to give you? Whatever. But focus on that. And then when you get that, the next thing that you get and receive in life is what you will use probably, or in the past of what God has already given you on something that's going to help you achieve success. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I'm not going to be before y'all long. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe if this really spoke to you. Just a morning word of encouragement to know that it might be a silent season, but it's never you against God. It's never God versus you, but it's God with you. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me on this one, bro. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.